Is it weird to see Justin Bieber, I guess, tweeting for you?
Nah, man, it's really cool. It's kind of like, it's just the respect that you get when you play for a whole country.
Do you feel like to be the only third Raptor ever to be voted by the fans?
It's quite an achievement, individual achievement, and I really am. I'm excited. It just shows how, a fan base can put you over the top in something that's a fan voting contest.
I know it's a bit tricky, but is it better to be voted in by fans or by coaches?
I think it's about the fans, because our fans are, the reason we have this league. The fans are the reason, we go out here every single night and we're able to come out here and do our job. And, for the coaches, it's no disrespect for the coaches, but it's an honor to get in by the coaches also. So, I think it's just more for the fans, because, the fans is the reason we out here.
Like when you found out, you had a sizable lead to make up, or deficit, I should say.
I think it was. I was shocked, but and the people were telling me it's a chance to make it. So I just, I kept my fingers crossed, and it happened.
What do you think about how far it says about how far your career has come since you started?
It's pretty. It's like one thing where excuse me. You just say, oh man, it took 9 years, but for the work I put in, the work that I'm going to continue to put in, it's just kind of it's good to be recognized.
And how's your game changed? The way you lead this team as well has something to do with it?
Say it one more time.
The way you lead this team has something to do with it too, because that's been very important.
I think it's just my teammates is they gave me the opportunity, they gave me the respect, they let me push them, I let them push me, and I think it's we're all for one for all.
Is that your game change? Will Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant from Philadelphia, All-Stars. What does that mean to you? What type of pride do you take in?
I just take pride in being an all-star, and being from Philly is definitely special. Being from here, and it's always to be even mentioned with Wilt and Kobe is I can't even those guys are unbelievable. They're the greats, they're legends, they're Hall of Famers. For me, just to be able to say I'm in that since from being from Philadelphia an all-star, it's pretty cool.
I know you spent a little time at Villanova yesterday. Can you just talk about Jay and what he's meant to you?
Jay's been more of a guy who's been there for me, who didn't talk to me about basketball. Talked to me about just being a professional, being a man, and being legit. Growing up and making sure you understand that people are always watching and always want to be honest and be a man of your word.
You've been at this a really long time. Do you think you'd appreciate it a little bit more now after all these years working in Philly, and then in the NBA?
I think I definitely appreciate it. If I would have it before, I would appreciate it. But now it's kind of 28 years old and year 9, and I think it's just a testament of a great team and a great organization, and a group of guys who just I get along with. So for me to represent them at this time, it's perfect.
How much more special was it to have your family and friends around when you found out?
Very special. It was very special because it was I was home. I got to be around those guys. I got to just be with my family, and when you're with your family, family over everything.
What's the biggest change in your game from when you started in this league to now being an all-star?
Just growing up, just becoming more of a professional, maturing, just understanding that how to play the game, and just growing.
How emotional was it when you first heard it?
I was excited. It was a very exciting time. I was happy and yelling and screaming, and it's just then after a while, it really hasn't hit me yet, but. I know I am happy. I'm excited. I can't wait. Now that it's all over, and I can, we can try to get back on our winning ways.
When you came out, a lot of people saying, "What is he doing coming out?" There weren't a lot of great predictions for you. Do you feel almost vindication?
Nah, I ain't worried about what people said about me.
Can you just talk a little bit about I know you said it hasn't really sunk in yet,
right?
But when you do take a moment to reflect, you were on this team coming off the bench, and now all of a sudden you're an all-star. It seems like you come a long way in a short period of time just with the Raptors.
Just growing up and being put in the right situation and understanding that it's about winning, and once you start winning, you get recognition, and that's what I think our organization, our team knows.
When you see the names that are obviously going to be on that court in the NBA All-Star game, you're looking at the greatest names in this game in this day and age. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you're in that company?
I guess I have to. I got voted in, so it's pretty cool.
What are your thoughts on the East? It seems wide open this year, and what you think with the Raptors?
I think we gotta get back on our groove and get back into our rhythm, and I think we got a chance to be very special.
Your guy Chauncey was about the same age the first time he got in.
Hey, can you take that from me? That's something I'm coming out.
Nash was about the same age. Do you see them as sort of examples?
For me,
of,
it's Chauncey. I talked to him last night, and he's one of the guys I give a lot of credit to, and I really give a lot of credit to him. And it just takes time. It takes time. You can't rush it, and when it's meant to be, it happens. And the progression of growth throughout my career and his career, and it's kind of similar paths, and it's very airy. We got the same age, and we're close friends, and I look at him as a big brother. But it's just the progression and the time that's been put in, and the work that's going to be put in that pays off.